process that was held in there was pretty one-sided. I was able to make a presentation. I was told in quite a few words that I didn't hear what I heard, and that one person's point of view, which was Mr. Brown's, was the one that was given the final word, and that's what I was disappointed in.
What is it about Councillor Brown's statements? Give us one example.
Okay,
of
one
what
example. He was trying to imply that the Nuclear Waste Management Organization was not totally owned by the industry. It is 92% of it is owned by the by OPG. That's the major industry component in Canada.
Mayor Smith said we've got a long way to go and it's just fact-finding.
Yes, and that was part of why I went. I mean, I could have said no. There is nothing that I said that I can't back up. You've read the other documents that I've printed, and I reference every statement that I make. The quotes that were given were quotes from people that were at the meeting.
Did you, when you went, did you sit and listen and learn, or did you ask questions?
I did both. In fact, I positioned myself beside the speakers, beside Don Howard, who was the director. Other people were several yards away. It was a long board table, so I heard what I heard. I also had lunch with Don Howard, and some of the statements I made, there was one in particular where I said it was a conversation with Don Howard. That was over lunch when we talked about the U.S. situation.
Was there anything that was encouraging to you at this meeting?
The fact that I was allowed to go to the briefing in Ottawa, I appreciated. I was disappointed in the one-sided result of my presentation.
Have you or your group or anyone considered going to the NWM, like the OPG site, and doing a tour to see how they store the waste? Have you ever considered that?
Oh yes, that is something that many members of our group have done.
And do you feel that's the way used fuel should be stored?
A DGR is not a solution for used fuel. As I said, to cap it off in 150 years and forget about it, and that is the plan, if you read the NWMO documents, that's not safe. One does not know what's happening below the ground in 150 years, or for 100,000 years.
Obviously, there's two different views on the meeting you were at in Ottawa, but do you feel comfortable or more knowledgeable since you went to that meeting, even though your two recollections of it are very different?
Well, I don't agree with it. The recollections are very different. The meeting was 5.5 hours long. It was scheduled for 4 hours. I was given 10 minutes tonight. So I had to select what I said, and that I believe I did. Again, nothing I said was incorrect or wasn't stated at the meeting.